Knowledge from God. Simplifying Scriptures.
Imagine a father sitting down with his children, not to lecture them, but to pass on the most valuable inheritance he possesses, not wealth, not land, but wisdom. Proverbs chapter 4 is exactly that. A heartfelt appeal from one generation to the next, urging us to treasure God's wisdom above everything else. The chapter opens with a father asking his children to listen carefully to his instructions. He remembers the lessons his own father taught him and now continues that legacy. This reminds us that godly wisdom is meant to be passed down, shaping families and future generations. The central message quickly becomes clear: get wisdom at all costs. The father says that wisdom is more valuable than anything money can buy. It will protect those who embrace it, guide their decisions, and ultimately bring honor and blessing into their lives. Rather than chasing temporary success, Proverbs calls us to pursue the understanding that comes from God, because wisdom affects every choice we make. The chapter then paints a vivid contrast between two roads. One is the path of the righteous, a journey that grows brighter and brighter, like the morning sun rising toward midday. Those who follow God's wisdom may still face challenges, but each faithful step brings greater clarity, maturity, and peace. The other road is the path of the wicked. It is described as deep darkness, where people stumble without even knowing why they fell. Evil becomes so normal that they cannot rest unless they do wrong. This powerful imagery warns that sin gradually blinds the heart, making destructive choices seem ordinary while hiding their painful consequences. Near the end of the chapter, the father gives practical instructions for guarding every part of life. He says to pay close attention to God's words, because they bring life and health. Above all else, guard your heart, for everything you do flows from it. Your thoughts, desires, and motivations determine the direction of your entire life. He continues by encouraging honest speech, focused vision, and steady footsteps. Avoid deceitful words. Keep your eyes fixed on the right destination. Carefully consider the path beneath your feet, and don't wander to the right or left into temptation. The message of Proverbs chapter 4 is timeless. Every day, we choose which path to follow. One road promises quick gratification but ends in darkness. The other requires discipline and obedience but leads to life, peace, and lasting joy. God's wisdom is not simply information to learn. It is a way of living that transforms the heart and directs every step. In the end, Proverbs chapter 4 invites each of us to make wisdom our greatest pursuit, guard our hearts diligently, and remain faithful on the path that shines ever brighter until the full light of day.
May the Lord bless your journey.
Choose the path of wisdom or fall into darkness.
Knowledge from God. Simplifying Scriptures.
Please subscribe, like, and share.